Sí, te escucho, Julián, dime. Sí, te escucho, Julián. Ah, ok, está mandando un video. Están en pausa. Ok, perfecto. Súper, no te preocupes.
Hey, Mary, won't you?
Whoa!
You?
Me?
Hey, Gloria.
Gloria.
Hey, Boogie, okay? They told us to come down, so we come down here and get Gloria, okay?
I'm gonna go down there too.
Yo,
What's up?
yeah, man.
Shit, what's going on? Raquel.
Raquel!
Boogie, okay?
Pookie, okay?
Yeah?
We still in there?
No?
They
got him out of there?
Back to the car right
So
now.
why they gotta sit
Yeah.
down?
why they got us out right here and then we can't get to our people? Huh? Why we can't get to y'all? Why y'all I don't know.
If ain't
They
nobody
just
around.
said wait.
Wait, my ass. Wait, the wagon, that camera out my face. And I told you about putting that camera in my face.
In front of it.
Just about to put camera in my face. It's gonna be up top. Get through there. I wouldn't get down there. What they do? Don't be feeling me. I'm a cuss. What we cuss? I'm not a cuss. I gotta say some words you ain't never heard. No, just joking. All right. But I don't like cameras. Cameras like yours.
Hi, can you hear me? Okay.
All they're doing is right now probably processing.
Good news, this is resolved peacefully. I'm going to get out of the way very shortly, okay? Well, this for hours and hours. This was an extremely tense scene. Fortunately, this has ended peacefully. So hours. This was an extremely tense scene. Fortunately, this has ended peacefully. Let me show you what's going on right now. SWAT team members and residents. A big bang, and that might have been was entering the home.
You in love and go to church and do the right thing. Go up in the house. No. Hey, can I check on my niece in that ambulance? Huh? Hello? Mr. Officer, can I check on my niece in that ambulance? Ask that man, can I check on my niece in that ambulance? I ain't gotta go way down there, I just wanna go right here. You gonna let me go to one of them, I'm just come through there. You tell about no damn laws, I've been in jail before.
Extremely tense scene here for hours and hours, and the good news is Houston police say this peacefully just a short time ago. Let me show you what's going on right now. Please. What's going on right now? Residents and SWAT team.
Don't leave me out. Oh, and you the baby.
Arrestaron un viejito de 70 años que tomó un bus y su
Extremely tense scene for hours and hours that Houston police say fortunately peacefully just a few moments ago. Let me show you the scene here. Residents and neighbors are standing by along with SWAT team. The suspect is now in custody. Hi there.
John 45. We back on the mission. Let me talk for you. Huh? Who? But that get the camera and everything, so none of that don't tell you. What do you want to?
I've been on the phone with your ass all morning, nigga. You knew I was down.
The next one, next to him?
That's Draymo ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Johnny.
Hi there.
What's up with it, bro, yo?
Yeah, it's over. Intense in here for hours and I'm sorry?
You already know I'm gonna be on the scene, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a damn warning out there.
No. Soon.
Love you. Love you, boo-boo.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you got it.
I'm steady putting these cameras. Look at they got
Hours
it
that
this way
fortunately
now.
ended peacefully just a short time ago. Take a look at what's happening here. Residents lining up.
I can pick him up.
Huh?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too.
Everybody
That
down there
baby
good?
yeah.
So I'm going to get out of this the way this way, okay? Okay.
All right, see the way to the ambulance.
Y'all spread out. It's on the ATV. Spread out. It's on the ambulance.
I'm just letting you know I'm going to walk there, okay? Thank you.
I can try it.
Ain't nobody now.
Who did you say your niece is in there? Okay. You think that's fine? Have no anxiety. Obviously, everybody does some go through that. They have-
She do have the dot.
Okay. Fine. No oxygen. No life threatening. Okay.
All right, now that. Thank you. What's nice? I'm Kurt. I'm Kurt. Nice to meet you. I'm Kurt.
Hey, do backside. Kurt, backside. Right here. Get these dudes out. They've been here since last night. Oh, so
It's okay. It's okay.
Y'all go home for it? Finally. All right, bro.
Y'all go watch the truck now.
Hours and hours that fortunately ended peacefully just minutes ago. Take a look at the scene here. Neighbors and residents.
Let's put it down there. Yeah, but I don't want to go down because we go that way. Jacked up and went. All right, go for it.
Please don't get run over.
What's your name? No problem.
Yeah, show that. Ticket card.
Y'all don't watch y'all shit. Y'all just go on trials like this. Rush shot. I get a great check. I'm no shit.
Jason, an extremely tense situation for hours and hours today that fortunately ended peacefully just minutes ago. I want to show you the scene right now behind me. Take a look at this block. This is where residents and family members are lining the street along with SWAT team members. Houston police telling us just moments ago that the hostages have been released and the suspect is now in custody. Now, this standoff had been going on for nearly 6.5 hours. Officers say the hostages included a woman, a 1-year-old infant, and possibly a disabled person. Now, a short time ago, we did hear a big band Big Bang standing by here. That might have been SWAT team members entering the home. The house is at 4123 Grassmere. This is in the Sunnyside neighborhood of Houston. We are standing about a block away from where this all unfolded. We're told that the suspect was armed with a pistol. Now, police have been here since 5:30 this morning when they got a call from a woman saying she was being choked by the suspect. Police spokesperson telling us there was a relative of the hostages at the scene, helping police navigate the home, describing details of the layout of the house and details about the suspect. It has not yet been confirmed, though, at this hour if the suspect is in fact a family member. Again, he reportedly had a pistol. Neighbors the entire time since early this morning standing by outside their homes at the end of this street, along with relatives, anxious for this to end peacefully. And that's, in fact, what we understand happened, fortunately. No injuries have been reported. We are expecting a news conference shortly. We will, of course, bring you the very latest, both online and on TV. Again, the suspect now in custody, and at least 3 hostages in that house being held there since about 5:30 this morning, released and safe. That's the very latest this afternoon from the Sunnyside section of Houston. Jessica Borg, KHOU 11 News. Jason? No, that was tricky. Sorry. I'll keep your live stream on for this.
She lives right there, though. What's up, guys?
Hello?
What's wrong? Are you okay? I just want to show you before I let you back. This is my boss. My boss, my mom was watching me in the 60s.
It's all right.
Oh God, I hope I have it. I'm sure I do. Give me 1 second,
Yeah,
Mars.
yeah.
Sorry about that. Here you go.
Cool.
For real. I'm gonna get down there. I'm put, you know that? Zoom down there.
Look, you're not gonna get it. Track star. Look, exactly. They can pay.
Hey, the bitch. And then he laid on. That's right. But I knew what it was. That's why I didn't say that.
Oh, green. I've been too, so hey. So that's a nice place for people to product on me. No.
Is this the bike or not?
Jeez, Martin.
Looks like it's happening right now.
How's everybody today? Good, good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, probably. You want to take this down? Yeah.
Hold up, man.
You got a knife? You want to cut this down? There you go. Done. You got the name first?
Yes, please.
All right, Satterwhite, Larry Satterwhite, Assistant Chief Homeland Security. I'm standing here with Commander Borza over the Southeast Command.
Commander Bainbridge over our Tactical Operations Division, Sergeants Bryant, Brewster, and Hayes, who were on the scene first today. So that's that. So let me start with the really great news is that everybody's safe. We did have a hostage situation, a man armed with a firearm inside the house and threatening everybody, not letting them leave, but thankfully that has been resolved and everybody is safe. What happened is about 5:30 this morning, we got a call for an assault in progress. Female claiming that she was choked and that a man was holding a gun to her head. Officers responded. As they got here and tried to make contact from outside the house, they heard the screaming from inside from a female stating that he was going to kill them, and they couldn't get in. They had a firearm, so they backed off and started calling the supervisor, called our command center, and then our SWAT officers started showing up. We set a perimeter, and then from that, we were able to establish communications, but it took a long time. The suspect did not want to talk a whole lot to the police. He wanted to talk about other issues, which is not uncommon, that he was having and reasons he was doing what he was doing. But we just continued that negotiation with the goal of hopefully getting it resolved peacefully and getting him out, getting all the hostages safely out of the house. And so this continued on for a long time and several phone calls. And then at some point, the hostages in the house saw an opportunity while he was on the phone that he put the firearm down, that they actually grabbed the firearm and jumped on him, which is what just happened probably about 30 minutes ago that you guys probably all saw and heard the commotion. Well, at that point, it became a rescue. So our teams went into the house and were able to get him in custody and get everybody out safely. They made it out safely, including a baby. And then we did recover the firearm. And like I said, the very best news is through all of this, a very, very tenuous situation, no one got hurt. And I attest that to the fantastic team that I have behind me here. They did a great job, and all the men and women that are just out here trying to make everybody safe.
What can you tell us about him? How old is he?
So I don't have that information. He's about 32? All right. And at any point, gentlemen, step in. But about 32, he does have a history of mental illness. We've dealt with him many times before. And so, but nothing like this, that is to my knowledge. A little bit of criminal history, but not a lot more. It's more on the side of the mental illness that we can tell. And we'll continue to do more. And, he'll be seen. Right now, he's going to be taken to the Harris County jails. But in the interim, there'll be doctors that will be seeing him, and we'll try to figure out how he got to this point.
Do you know if there are any charges that are going to be filed against him?
Oh, yes. We do anticipate, unless things change, we anticipate at minimum potential aggravated kidnapping, assault with a deadly weapon, all those things we know just from being here on the scene. So, again, the district attorney's office is the ones that actually accepts charges, so they'll make those decisions. But we are feeling that's probably the direction this will go. But like I said, it's unfortunate, but it's a good ending. It's a good ending for us. Good ending. Most importantly, it's a good ending for everybody that was inside that house.
Just to be clear, when we heard that loud bang, that was actually the firearm going off.
There's no firearm exchange at all. That was a distraction inside the house that helped us get the scene under control and safely get him in custody. So that was it. There was no firearm charge.
How many people was he holding?
There were 6 people in the house, the suspect and 5 people, and it was 2 other males besides the suspect, and then 3 females. A small child of 1 year of age, another female, I think the mother, and then another female, and these were all relatives, except for maybe one is a friend of the suspect, and then have relations and have connections to the house that has some physical disabilities and unable to walk, and was in the house also.
We saw one of them with a Band-Aid on the head. What happened to that person?
I don't know. It could have been. I don't know. I mean, there was commotion. The hostages did actually grab him themselves. It was when our officers made entry, that was the scene. As the suspect was on top of the hostages, but it was a struggle. So they managed to get him off of them safely, and then we could get them out. It probably, if anything happened during that time, or it could have happened before, I just don't know. So
the suspect lives there, correct?
As far as I know, yes. Yes, he does.
And it was his girlfriend who...
Not his girlfriend. a relation, but not. I don't think it was his girlfriend that was in the house with him.
Who he choked, or he allegedly choked?
Well, yeah. So obviously they have a history of some type and a connection. I've not been told that they were in a romantic relationship or anything personally. But anyway, there was conflict in the house, and that was the calls that we got in that initially prompted us to get there. I mean, our officers were here within just a few minutes after the call dropped. But again, the contact was such that they had to back out, and so that he didn't do anything drastic and hurt anybody inside the house. And then we called the teams in, and we have a process, and you guys have been here before for stuff like this. But they're very good at what they do, so it worked out.
How did you know that the hostages had taken control? Was that something you heard?
So that's kind of the story as it developed, because it happened very quickly. As we were talking to him, I guess that opportunity occurred inside, and that's when they jumped on their moment. And at that point, we made the entry into the house, and that's what we saw. And then after talking to them right after, this is what they did. And,
Whose gun is it?
Don't know yet, but he had it. So.
About how many men did you have on the scene today?
Oh, well, when you add up the perimeter and medical and everybody else, we probably had about 75 people out here today. But there were people in harm's way. We do what we have to do.
Thank you so much. Any other questions?
All right, guys. Thanks so much.
I wasn't because I was waiting for them to give me cues. I don't know what they were saying. They didn't take the press conference. They just alluded it to like the series, and now we're taking a lot of so because if they were.
Okay, I know everything. Come on, shut up.
Everybody good? All right, then I'm leaving. I had lunch. You saw the water burgers, but they were cold. Don't be too jealous. It was cold.
Yeah, because by the time you get that many hamburgers.
I know. They ordered like 80 hamburgers, and Whataburger kind of flipped out. What? No, we can't do that many. So, alrighty. Bye.